So real quick, I gotta replace a sensor, a thermistor on this Mitsubishi City multi-unit here. Here is the tag, and yeah, this is how the sensor comes. You know, just a thermistor, and there's no connector on the end. So yeah, this is exactly how Train shipped it to me. But let's see. I'm gonna have to cut and splice the wires and use some electrical tape or something. Let's get into it. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna need. Laptop, service tool, some dikes, zip ties, and some electrical tape. All right, let's open her up. So there it is. Essentially, I was getting a 5105 error code. What has to do with this sensor right here, or this thermistor, that came off the pipe right there. That's the suction pipe going into the accumulator. Can I zoom in? So right there, it was right there. Right there. So yeah. So it was a 5105. I'll show you guys in the error log. So yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut this sensor right here, and I'm gonna re-splice this one over there, and use electrical tape, and just seal everything within this plastic. Because I don't know, here's a sensor where it plugs in. That's the sensor, and so let's see the error code. I think they tried to run this after I left, and yeah, 5105. So yeah, it's gonna go into false. So let's go into the system, and then I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna show you the sensors. So apparently that sensor is the suction thermistor. I think that is TH5. We'll see once this thing loads up. All right, so it's a quick fix. This and that sensor, if it goes into full fault, that's a critical sensor. So you know the system can't work without it, because it needs to know suction temperature. Yeah. So let's see what it's reading right now. I thought it was reading like 600 something. Okay, there it is, TH5. Yeah, certainly it's not 600 something degrees out here. So that sensor is definitely bad, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, and if I already checked the schematic and the wiring diagram, so I know exactly where it's located. This is the one. It's a green sensor right here. If I unplug it, so I don't know how Mitsubishi or Train expect me to install the sensor when they sent it to me like this, with the ends raw. You know, no connector. I don't get it. I mean, I don't have a tool to make this right here. So only option I have to do right now is I'm gonna have to splice it, cut it and splice it. So I unplugged it. You can see it dropped to 79. Even still, it's not 79 out here. It's not 79. I mean, it went from 600 something to 79. But actually, that's your outdoor temperature right here, 52. So let's replace this sensor, and let's see if it's going to read correct. More likely it's going to read correct, because if it's not the sensor, then it's going to be the board. I confirmed that sensor. Okay, I confirmed that sensor is the issue, because once I unplugged it, you see the difference in numbers. Okay, so there it is. I cut it, spliced it, stick it into the plastic, stick the connection into the plastic, and tape it again. Now, before any of you geniuses is going to ask me or comment in the comment section saying that, hey, what if the cable is bad, right? I mean, this thing is in heavy plastic. It's in the wire is in heavy plastic. It's covered with plastic all the way, and I did my visual inspections and everything looks good, right? So that's it. So that's the reason why I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about the cabling. I think the cabling is fine. It's just a sensor it's just a sensor that has the issue, or have an issue. That's a sensor. So let's see what we got right now. Let's this thing update. Alright, so it goes minus 99, which is not a good look. Or maybe actually no, maybe that's just going down, 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 down. But let's just see when the screen resets. When I move to the next screen, let's tell you when it moves to number 11 or number 12, and it updates. New York City for you, right next to the train station. Can't sleep at night. I can't even hear myself think. Now let's see if the screen updates. Still number 11. Oh, look at that. Perfecto. Here it is. That's the fix, guys. 5105. Here's your sensor. Oh, this thing is already on. It came on. Look at that. It didn't even wait, you bastard. So one thing else I want to mention. Yeah, you really don't need your computer or your service tool to do this repair or even troubleshooting, because the error code initially was right there, right? But you know, if you have the tool and you have the laptop or your computer and you know to use it, it makes it a little bit easier, because you could actually see the error code and then verify it, you know, on the screen real time, right? And then when you're doing the repairs, like you saw what I did, I hooked it up, the sensor, looked and saw it, verified it. But you can see, after that, it was just an automated process. This is supposed to be on the pipe right now, but it's running without it, because 51 degrees is in range of the suction line temperature, right? So that's why it's running. All right, there's not going to be an error right now, because at some point 51 degrees will make sense. So let me go ahead and remount this sensor. And yo, that's the video, man. I ain't got to go any further with this. The rest is just gravy. Like and subscribe. I'm out of here.